all of you graphic artists and logo makers. Thought I'd drop a little gem on you today about a wonderful piece of software that does not cost you one penny, but that delivers stellar results. Well, you've seen some of the stuff that I've been putting up. I created it all inside of here. My screen is smudged. And I learned that if I take a few hours a day to learn this, there we go, that's better. If I take a few hours a day to learn this, I could change how our businesses are seen and how they're marketed and pushed out into the world. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the name of this software is called Blender, and I'm going to put the link in the description. So I'm going to go over here and show you, because what I'm going to do, if y'all don't know, our new house music EP Manifest, it's out, it's on streaming services, but I'm getting ready to make music videos and all kind of different things for each song. So I was working on one, and I want to bring this one up for the song Outhouse Funk, okay? And that's the one I started with. Let me put this in render so you can see it. Let me render it so you can see it, and it'll bring the color into it. This wasn't really difficult to do. Now the camera will be seeing this. It won't be seeing none of this stuff that's drawn out here. These are just planes and stuff that I put up in order to make this. So I'm going to show you some things that I did. Now these at the bottom, I still got to format these. Like there's my wife's name right down there, Lady Jen, and I'm DJ Dr. Watts, and I want to show you. Put it on zero. And bring it in. Okay, I want to show you basically some of the ways how I started with this. I won't be able to do all of it because I got to get to work. But I'm going to show you how I came up with these and how you can use this to bring your brand out, to make your brand shine, and to give your brand, because when people view you, I don't care what people say, it's like, oh, it's just about hard work. No, it's not. It's about visual. We're visual with everything. Okay, we're visual. This whole internet is because it's so much visual. We do some reading, but we do a lot of visuals. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start off on a new project, and I'm going to show you how some of the powerful things that you can do with Blender. Okay, so we're going to start off here with new. Alrighty, general. Now I'm not a guru with I'm gonna hit don't save, because I could have made the change that I didn't know about deep in there. Now first thing I want to do is get rid of this. I push down on my mouse pad and hit delete to get rid of that. Now the first thing I want to do is to put what they call down a plane, and those little walls that you saw, those are called planes. I'm still learning this software, but I've been intensively taking time, my football time out, and my sitting at home not doing nothing time out, and the time I could use just scrolling through the internet doing nothing. I decided to put it into something that will make me recession proof in my business. Now let's go over here. We're going to add what's called a mesh, and there's a plane right there. And then what you're going to do is hit S so we can size that up. Let's hit S again. Let me put the mouse here. S so we can size that up. And let me put it on O. Okay, that's because the camera's sitting right here, dead focused on that. So we're going to do that. Now the first thing, let's see, that's what you'll be seeing. Now what I'm going to come over here and do is put my mouse up here. Not when I see those black arrows, but when I see that white cross, then I'm going to pull that over, and I'm going to tap here, hit Z. Tap with my mouse, hit Z, and hit the rendered view so I can see what it looked like when it's rendered. And if I hit 0 on here, that is going to be the view. I'm going to fix the camera and take it where I want it to go. But now I need to put up another wall. Okay, so I'm going to go over here and I'm going to hit add, and I'm going to hit mesh, and I'm going to hit plane. Instead of this, I want this to be at 90 degrees, so I'm going to put RX on the keyboard and then 90, and then enter. And then hit S again. Let me put the mouse here. By the square, hit S. And size that up humongous. So, okay. Alright. Now I want to do the same thing over here. I got to make another plane. Now, I got two ways I can do this. I could just tap on it and hit duplicate objects. And it will duplicate another plane. So, I've got this one over here, and I think it's going to be RY90. enter. Now let me see, RX90. Now that's gonna be the floor. Let me see, RZ90. No, that's not it. I tell you what, I'm still learning the orientation. Let me see, RXY. Let me try Y again. RY90. All right, there we go. We got that over there. Now we're gonna hit this little cross over here. And I'm gonna take, so I can move. You gotta hit these so you can manipulate the objects. And I'm gonna hit S again. Make that bigger. See where we're sitting at. Now, I'm gonna put that there. And then I'm gonna duplicate that again. No. Control Z, let's go back. Duplicate object not linked. I'm gonna put that there. And that there. Yes, make that bigger. Yes. And make that bigger. Now, let me pull this out. Now these little arrows, this red, the green arrow moves it forward. And what I like about this software, you can not only do 2D, you can do 3D, and you can make video games and music videos. And I'm still learning how to do that. And you can also do videos that react to sound and like, okay. Now, let's go with 0. All right. Now, let's go over here and find our camera. Alrighty. Okay, the camera's right there, so we're gonna move it back and up. Control Z, Z, Control Z. Let's back this out. Alrighty, now we come in here. The first thing I have to do with these walls is I have to give them some kind of color. Okay, now I decided to just do the one plane for now. Now, the first thing I needed to do, since I made the plane and I showed you that, and we got it stretched out so the camera can see nothing but that. It won't see it in the back. Even though the screen's showing it, it won't be seen because the camera is right here. Let's pull it back a little bit. And let's change these focal length. All right, now let's go there. Now the first thing we're going to do is go over here and hit add. And we're going to hit a surface. And we're going to add I think it's a NURBS circle. Let's see. See RX90 again to make that stand up. And let's pull this up. Okay. Now that we pull that up, we need to go over here to add modifier where this little wrench is right here. You hit add modifier. And then we're going to hit solidify. And then we're going to solidify that. Okay, and then we hit add, apply. And we're going to pick mesh, and then we're going to pick circle, and of course RX90 to get it there. Choose the cross over here, and if you need to see these at any time, this view toolbar, it comes and it goes like that. So you hit view, And then you could get sidebar also if you need to work on those things, but we don't need those right now. So we're going to put that over there. We're going to take this, move the circle up, tap the circle. We don't want to. Plane, hit S, big that up, make it big. All right. Then we come up into this little blue wrench, and we're going to choose a modifier. Now, this is what modifies all of the shapes. Everything this is raw, so there's nothing pre-made. So when you do work for your clients, you don't have to worry about getting templates that they're going to see all over the internet. You ever pick something off of one of those sites that have templates, and then you find out somebody else uses it, and then you find out somebody else uses it? Well, with this, you could do custom work. It's going to take some time, and it's very intricate, and it goes in depth, and it's kind of daunting at sometimes, but you can get it. We're going to hit solidify right there, add modifier, then we hit solidify. Okay, we'll go over here and add, and then we're going to go down to curve, and we're going to have put in a NURBS, N-U-R-B-S circle. Okay, and that's the one that can be modified and extruded, which you'll see why. So remember, it's add curve, NURBS circle. We're going to see if this one works. So we're going to pull this up, S to scale it up. Okay. And it has a geometry node, and we're going to use that extrude. But first, we're going to go over here and let me see. We're going to extrude it like that. Let me go in for. Are there any? And it's clean, so that's cool. We're going to use that. I'm just changing my view. It has nothing to do with the camera. Okay. Curves, circle. Now, and we're going to offset that a little bit. Okay. Now, we can go over here and choose these little modifiers right here. This green one will make it thinner. So we want to make it thinner. Okay. Then we're going to go over to tap on it. Make sure it's highlighted. Go to the geometry node. Okay, we got that. Now, let's go over here and make this a solid. So we're going to go to add, little blue wrench. Then we're going to click add modifier, and then we're going to hit solidify, and then we're going to add some thickness to this. Go back to the geometry node, offset. Okay. Every time you do this, it will be a learning situation. So don't worry about it. If you don't get it right the first time, you're going to always have time to get it right as you try. See, how thick do we want this? About like that. Pick that. Let's bring it in here. All right, that's cool. Let's see about subdividing the surface. May not need to do it on this one. Okay, let's go try add solidify again and see what it does. Now you're able to make little designs like that, but we don't need to do that right now. So we're going to leave that where it is. Now we got this here, right here. Okay, let's go over here and pick the 4 cross hairs again, and let's hit apply. Oh, wait a minute, I gotta convert that to a mesh. All right, now let's go over here and hit array, because we want to make some of these, but we want them to be dead in line with each other. So I want this one to be dead in the front. Okay. And over here. Okay, everything cool. Then we're going to tell how many array we want. 2, 3, 4, 32. It doesn't matter. I'm going to take this and move it back. Actually, that's moving it up and down. So let's take the green arrow to move this back. Okay. And then we're going to move this down. And as you can see, some of it is inside of the plane, which is on the bottom, which is good because that's what we want for this design. Now let's go tap over here and hit Z and then hit render so we can see what the rendered view looks like. And I need to find my light. This is your light, this little anything that's etched right there. And without that light, the camera will have nothing to view. So we're going to take that up and take that back so we can have some light. Then we're going to hit again. We're going to duplicate that light. And duplicate the light. Then duplicate object, which would be the light. Then we're going to do one more. See, these are all on one side. We got to push those over here. And let's go down some. See, there we go. That's better. Let's go down some. And with this one, go down some. You can always adjust these. Like I say, everything is custom. Let me push this back. All right. Alrighty. Got our light there. The camera's looking over there, but that don't matter. We can fix that. So now that we have that there, we got to give us a color to our surface. And I want these to be a little bit bigger. So I'm going to hit those and hit S. And plus I could just hit this to pull it up some. But I don't like that because I want to keep it all uniform. So let's just do it with S. Kind of got it off of oval, but that's okay. So we'll push that back. Like I said, this is just an example of what you can do in this amazing product. So since it's kind of tunnelish like that, we're going to leave it like that. Let me bring this up a little bit and take this view back some. Alrighty. Now we don't have any colors for anything yet, but we're going to get to that. Move this light up and over. That's why I like to have a rendered view so I can see in real time what I'm doing. And if you need some graphic artwork, please hit the link in the description. Message me. Rather, don't hit the link. Just message me. And I could make anything that you need for your company. Because I do these because I want to show people like, hey, we're actually doing this. This is not... We're not hiring somebody out to do it. So move this one over and up and over and up. Then we're gonna go over here to look at this little thing that looks like a camera. Let me make sure I'm recording. Okay. And we're gonna hit ambient occlusion, that one. And we're gonna hit bloom. And screen space reflectors. Okay. Now it's still kind of dark because we don't have much light in here yet, so I'll put a little light right there at the tunnel. Now you won't be able to see these when you render it. Okay. Let me bring this in some. All right. So the first thing we want to do, let's get the color of our. There we go. Let's get to change the color of our plane. You can pick anything you want to. So we're going to come pick this little thing that looks like a circle. And we're going to hit new. And we're going to hit, what kind of surface do we want? Let's go with a diffused surface. Okay. And we can pick whatever color we want. Let's go with red. Ooh, that's really blood red. Okay. And this little knob right here makes the red darker or lighter. So I think we'll do darker. That's cool. About right there. All right. And we'll add some more lights around here to make this, no, not that. To make this thing really pop. But it's going to happen as we go. But I know I want one here in the front. All right, now that's cool right there. We'll use that one. Now, let's pick over here and go to the tunnel. And let's pick, we're still in materials. Let's go pick a material for the tunnel. And how about we pick glossy. And let's go pick a color. Let's take the roughness down so it'll really shine. And let's pick a color that goes with that red. That's within the family. We'll go with that for now. The rougher it is, the flatter the hits it, the more the less rough it is, the light bounces off of it. As you can see, okay. Now there are other ways to make these rings without this little thing here in the front, but I just did that for now just to show you. Okay. So now you have that there. And say you want to put a little text in here, like whatever your band is. Let's say we're going to hit add text. And then we're going to hit S again to scale it up. Hit S again to scale it up. Hit S again to scale it up. Okay. Go over here to text RX90. Let me do that. RX180. Okay, this is just like a plane out in the middle of space somewhere. Okay. We got our text here. Let's bring that back up. Let's lift this one up. Okay, let's pull this back over here. Pull that back over there. Now say for instance you just want your text to be, I don't know, different than what normal people doing, what people normally do in videos. So you just hold on, let's do that again. All right, now we got the text in there. I had it oriented wrong, whatever. Put the text in there. All right. Now you can do many things with the text. You can extrude it, which is what we're going to do. You can lift it up and down however you want it. Let's take this. I take this back. So we can see the text. Got the camera here. Okay, let's turn the camera around a little bit. Oh, whip. Okay, let's go ahead and zero and see where we at. Alright. So now we just need to pull the camera back some more. Then we can start editing our text. Okay. Now, you just tap on the text, then you go over here and hit edit mode. So you can type in here. Let's see, we're going to put whatever. There's a lot of people. Let's have, how about we put M? How about we put dope flow? D-O. How about we put just flow? Okay. And once you put that in there, you go back up here to object mode. Okay. So you can handle the object. One mode is for editing, one is for object, for the handling the object. Now we're gonna go over here to this little A, and we're gonna extrude this some like that, and we're gonna offset it some. Say for instance you want your words flat like that. Okay, you want it like that. All right. Just hit S, scale this down a little bit. So flow, that's just the name, flow. So that's what we're gonna call it. So now, just play. I always play with all the different stuff, the depth, the resolution, fill caps, does nothing. It probably does something, but I'm not doing what I need to do. Character spacing. Now, if you want your words really close together, you can do it like that. If you want it to be flow. If you want them to see that F, you can do that. Word spacing, since we only have one word. Line space. Offset. And you can move it wherever you want to with that. Okay? So now we have that. All right, now we gotta go give it a color and a surface. Let's go over here and pick new, and let's pick glossy. Okay. Then again, roughness, we're gonna take that down so it'll shine. Let's bring this in so you can see it. We want to make it kind of metallic. Okay. And we want to make this, let's go over here, hit add modifier. No, before we do that, let's go back over here. Let me see here, add modifier. And then we're going to, no, we aren't, you're right, it was over here. And your roughness, we're going to keep taking it down because we want it to be metallic. Okay, and then we're going to pick a color. How about we pick something to go with the background that'll blend in with that. So we pick that. And so as we zoom out of here, and if you like, you can do it like that, flow. hit S. So as the camera look at it, okay, you can put your name there. Now you can make all of these things react to light, which I'm going to show you in some other videos. Command Z. If you ever do something that you didn't mean to do, just hit enter and hit Command Z or Control Z. Command Z on the Mac, Control Z on the Windows, and it'll undo what you did. So we got to duplicate another object because I want a light over here by the word flow, so you can see it. You can put it behind it, put it in front of it, but I'm just gonna happen to put this one in front. Okay, let's move it back, and then over, and then down. Sometimes it takes a couple of lights. Put one over here, put one over here. Sometimes you have to put 3 in there to really bring it out. There we go. Now you can see the name, Flow. And as you see, it's metallic. Like I say, we got to get some lights over here because this tunnel's kind of dark right here. So what we're going to do is I'll probably put that name against the wall, or we'll probably put it back flat on the floor. But that's the beauty about it. You get to custom your own work. And if you take time to learn this, you won't have to pay people all those exorbitant fees to do things for you. So let's go save this. And we're going to call this one Flow. F-L-O-W. Wouldn't it be a trip if there was a female rapper and her name was Flow? Well, you know, that would be crazy. Okay. Now that we have that, the shinier you make it, the more it diffuses, it takes the light away. So that's really too much. So roughness, okay. Now we can further make this great by duplicating this again. And taking this one and going back to the letters and tell it to fill just the back. And make that a little bit bigger. I'll make that smaller. You can take this and put this into there. And you could manipulate that all kind of ways if that's what you wanted to do. So if you're interested in getting graphic works done, hit me up. Or if you want to learn more, hit me up. And I will definitely be happy to teach you how you can use this software and change the brand, change your brand, give some life to your brand, bring some color, make it pop. All right. So y'all have a beautiful one. I hope you enjoyed the tutorial, and stay tuned for more tutorials on how to use Blender. And remember to look down in the description. You can get a link where you can download this for free. It doesn't cost you anything. And get started and start making a difference in your brand and in your music and whatever you're doing. All right, peace out.